What's up, guys? It's Jeff back with another video, Adventures with Jeff. Welcome to the channel. We've been grinding on videos, guys, so make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's another rainy day here at my van, in my van. I am off work now, so I got to make a video. And what do I want to make? What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about how to buy a built-out van, guys. How much did it cost? So it's definitely not cheap. I mean, as a lot of you guys know, like if you're especially looking into Sprinters or the bigger vans, you're looking at a pretty good chunk of change. I have one of the smaller vans. I have the Ford Transit Connect, but the cool thing about the Transit Connect is it has the higher roof of the smaller vans, and it basically is like a mini Sprinter van. So that's what you get when you get the Ford Transit Connect, but only a few years of the Transit Connect have the higher roof. And I bought my van for $9,000, and that's fully built out and 157,000 miles on it, and it's a 2011. And so I got really lucky and I jumped on it right away. If I didn't buy it, I'm sure someone else would have paid the price I paid or more, because it's definitely worth it for this van. I've been living in it since December of 2021, and I absolutely love it. I don't drive it that much just because I get to park at my work, so I have another car. I have my Prius as well. So this is just a van that kind of just sits around town, but eventually I do want to take it on some cool trips because it is capable. It definitely can do it. The person that sold it to me, all she did was travel in this van and use it, and it was definitely a travel van before it came to me, and now I just kind of live in it. So anyway, it can range, guys. It definitely can range on what you want. You got to think about what you want. Do you need a Sprinter van? Do you need to be able to stand up in your van? Is it an absolute must? Then you're gonna have to base your price on that. Or are you okay with not being able to stand up, but you can sit up, you can lay down completely, you can, cook your food. I'll show you guys just a little tiny glimpse of the van real quick here. My van, this is the back of it, obviously. And then we got my little shelving over there. I got a pump sink, which I don't use, and my full table here. I need to redo this countertop. It's pretty bad. And then we got storage there, and we got just kind of my clothing and stuff there. I took out the passenger seat for more room. But yeah, this is my little van that I love, and I live in here comfortably, even though I can't stand up. That's pretty much the only downside to this van. So yeah, guys, it can be cheap if you look, and if you're diligent at looking. When I was really in the market for something to live out of, I knew kind of what I wanted. I knew I wanted like a Ford Econoline, a Chevy Express. I wanted like a mid-tier van like this, that's built out. I was considering highly of getting a minivan, and I might do that later on my journey, but for now, this van works out just fine. But yeah, you could consider a minivan. Most minivans aren't built out, but if you want a built out van, it's going to be kind of tough to find one that you probably want to buy, in my opinion. It's definitely hard, and it's going to cost some money. So if you want a built-out ProMaster, you're probably looking at $50,000 or less. Some people are charging $90,000 for a built-out ProMaster. For a built-out full-size Transit, I've seen them as cheap as $40,000 to $50,000 for fully built-out. And again, they can go up to $90,000, I'm sure, easily. Today's day and age, guys, people are just... That's why I have considered selling my van and just flipping it for money. I would sell it for $15,000. That's my price for it, and I'm sure I could get that. It does have a little bit of rust, but it's on the side skirts. It's not on the actual paint itself. So that's the only issue with this van, and that's a cosmetic issue. It's not frame rust or anything like that. The build is beautiful in this. So unfortunately, a lot of people are trying to make money off of van builds, and that's just the reality of life, guys. I mean, people are making money off houses, anything that people live in, people are going to try to exploit that and make money off of it. And I'm no different. I would try to make money if I sold my van. So you just got to be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for somebody that's selling their van, and they're not the pictures for this van, guys, weren't very good. Like, the description was pretty much non-existent, but I saw the things I wanted to see, and I was like, wow, that might be worth checking out. I went, checked it out, bought it the next day. So you really got to be on it. You know, get on Craigslist, get on Facebook Marketplace. Obviously, that's more popular than Craigslist these days, but if you just are diligent about searching, you'll find something. The Nissan vans are good too. A lot of people don't like the Nissan vans, but I think they're okay. Maybe they aren't reliable. I don't really know much about them, but that's another option for a van. There's a lot of options. And then you got the older like Ford Econolines, like the old cargo vans. Those are good too. I think those are really good. They're definitely longer than this van. You have more room. You can't stand up in them, but you have more room, and that's kind of cool. This van's pretty narrow. Like, it's not very wide. I might have, I don't know, 5 feet or more, a little more than 5 feet of width from window to window. But yeah, I wanted to experience van life for the cheapest price I could and the best value, and I think I got it. Because you're paying 10 to 20 times as much as I paid for this van for the Sprinter vans, and I don't think that's worth the markup. Like why is that gap so big? I have all the amenities. I have the sink, I have the table, I have the fan, I have the solar, I have the lights, I have the bed. I mean, I have the wood floor, the insulation, soundproofing. You don't need to spend a fortune, and a lot of people do. It's crazy. Yeah, so it can be cheap if you allow it, if you are patient. There was a couple vans I thought about, guys, and I was real close to buying, but I just decided, no, I'm good. I'll pass. And I was patient, and I waited. And even when I saw this van, I was like, dude, I mean, should I look for something else? I'm glad I did it. Now, you know, it's almost been a year since I've had it. I definitely don't regret it. This is an awesome thing to have, and it's an investment, guys, because really I haven't put any miles on it, and it's only gaining in value, especially with the price of vans, like I just said. So if you are smart with how you shop for your vans and you don't want a Sprinter van, you might be able to find something like this for $10,000 or under. And I see some people aren't selling their vans either, guys. Like, I've seen some vans that are on Facebook Marketplace that have been on there for 6 months now because they were asking, you know, $37,000 for a 2002 Ford Econoline, and it has a couple things. It's the same build as mine basically, but it's the Econoline, and it's got this and that and the other thing, little extras that are added on, and this lady's asking $37,000. No wonder she's not selling it. So some people are nuts, guys, and they're gonna try to really, so you know, if that's what they want to do, whatever. They're not gonna sell their, if they don't want to sell their van, that's cool. It's never gonna sell. So someone's gonna, you gotta have a nice negotiable price, you know. But yeah, I did want to get a Sprinter for a long time. I did want to get a minivan, two very opposite things, but I found something kind of in between for a good price, and I'm happy about it, guys. It's honestly the perfect size. And I had a friend tell me once, because he was selling his Sprinter, and I was like, yeah, I want to buy your Sprinter, man. That'd be cool. It was like 20,000 he was asking, which isn't bad, but it had a lot of miles on it. And then he's like, why do you need all that space? It's just you. I'm like, that's a good question, isn't it? I don't really need much more space, especially having the two vehicles. I have enough storage out of both of these vehicles to, you know, suit my needs. So it's true. You don't need a whole lot of space, guys. Well, again, I came from living out of a car. I was sleeping in my car for 2 years. So going from that to a built out smaller van is amazing. It really is. It's cool. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go get some food at Whole Foods or something. I was gonna go get some super nachos, but I think I should lay off the Mexican food for a bit. I think I'm gonna go get food at Whole Foods. Thank you guys for watching this video. Good luck on your journey if you're looking to buy a van. Hopefully this video was helpful. You just gotta be patient. And also the option is, don't buy a built-out van. Buy a van and build it out yourself, because you can always do that. Vans are always being mass produced. So you can always buy a brand new cargo van and build it out yourself. I would like to do that someday eventually. I think that would be a cool experience, but for now this worked out good, and I'm I've learned a lot about what I want, what I don't want. This kind of build's honestly perfect. I wouldn't really do much to this. I haven't done much to this build because it's great. It's the basics, you know, a bed, a table, a fan, a nice floor, and you're set. So anyway, guys, hit that like button if you guys like this video. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching videos every day. Peace.